Okay, the first thing that I want to tell you is that I'm going to share my screen. Good morning to everyone and welcome to your English class for today. Today we're going to start the unit number 2, the second unit, with the topic, with the first topic, okay? The thing that I want to tell you is that my idea is to work here using your book, your top-notch book, okay? And by yourself, you have to, is something in the guidance that you have to record or you have to read the work on your My English Lab platform, you have to do it, okay? I am checking, I already checked my English Lab platform, and I'm going to tell you something. Not all of you are 37, and you are only in my class, in the class, you only enroll 30, no, 27%. I don't know why. If you don't have your user or password because something happened and you stolen the computer, the computer didn't work, you didn't remember or something like that, you have to send me an email, okay, with that. And if you send me your email with your name, last name, key number, and your grade and section, I can send that information to Miss Lily and she can find your user and password. Okay? But if you change the password, I cannot do anything for you. The thing is that on this unit, on the second unit, we are going to work on my English Lab platform and my own platform. So you have to enroll. Why? Because if you don't work, you do not going to have the points. As simple as that. Let me show you. Here is my screen, but I want to show you this one is not the part. Wait. Okay, here you are top-notch 3. If you can see right here, oh, this one is not right. Sorry. Here is. If you are section C, so okay, here we go. If you see right here, oh no, you are 37, you are complete. Sorry, I am bad. Okay. So I am here. If you see, I can verify. If you are here, and all of you are here. For example, Jefferson did not enter, right? So he didn't type the accept code, so you have to enter, okay? The same thing with yes, Jefferson and with Jeffrey, Jorge Emilio, Edwin Andre, Jeremy. You have to enroll the course, okay? You have to go into my English Lab platform so we can start working. I think that in this guide, in the first guide, you do not have anything to do in my English Lab. You have to work on my own, so you have to read. But in the next one, that I'm going to assign something and you have to do it, okay? So the person that did not access, like Eddie, Amilcar, Bella, Jose Daniel Bella, you have to access to my English Lab platform. If you don't have your user or password, please send me an email and I can check if I can help you, okay? Okay. So the thing that I told you, we are going to start with we are going to start with the class of today. But first, let me check the attendance, okay? Okay, so Ahin?
Hi, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Alvaro. No? Okay. Alonso?
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Val, Gabriel?
Hi, teacher.
Okay. Hi, how are you? Diego?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Brian Caravantes? No? Carías? Kevin?
Hi, teacher.
Luis Carrera?
Hi,
Luis?
teacher.
Wilber Castro?
Hi, teacher.
Héctor?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Josué? Josué? No? Javier?
Hi, teacher.
José Corado?
Hi, teacher.
Jefferson?
Hi, teacher.
Have to go into my English lab platform. Luis de la Cruz?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Luis Figueroa?
Hi, teacher.
Diego?
Hi, teacher.
Alberto?
Hi, teacher.
Edgar Garrido?
Present, teacher.
Hi. Edwin? Edwin? No? Ah, okay. Juan?
Hi, teacher.
Jeffrey?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Eric?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Brian?
Hi, teacher.
Diego?
Hi, teacher.
Jose?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Jorge Leiva?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Diego Lopez? Diego? No? Edwin?
Hola.
Jeremy? Jeremy?
Present.
Thank you. Martin?
Hi, teacher.
Paulo?
Hi, teacher.
Eric?
Hi, teacher.
Diego?
Hi, teacher.
Eddie?
Hi, teacher.
Amilcar?
Present.
Thank you. Estuardo?
Present.
Christopher?
Hi, teacher.
Jose. Okay. So, let me tell you another thing. Please send your work on time, okay? It's better for you because at the end of the unit, you tell me, can you please accept this or do you accept another thing? So please send your guide on time. If you see right here, you have the learning guide number 1. So you can upgrade, you can download, and you can work on it, okay? So let's just start right now. I'm going to switch. Here is my presentation. Can you see my presentation? Yes? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Week number 1, grammar, level 3, your level 3, unit number 2, okay? So on this class, we are going to work on our book and we are going to verify the grammar, okay? I'm going to explain you and after that, we are going to work all together, okay? So the agenda is the attendance that we already checked it, the grammar, then we're going to work, and if you have any questions, you can tell me your question, okay? So, you can go to using your book, your top-notch book, okay? You have it right there. Grammar top-notch, chapter, page number 28. On the page number 28, right there says a different things that we are going to read it after, okay? But now I'm going to explain you the grammar structure. The topic of this one is easy. It's pretty easy, and I'm going to explain you. Wait. Let me see. One chat. Who's on? Okay, okay, Cesar. Don't worry. Okay, let's continue. Okay. So this one is the grammar structure. We are going to, the topic for this first part is the causative structure. But you can tell me, Miss, what is the causative structure? First, you have to know when we are going to use it, that kind of sentence or that kind of way to talk. Causative structure is a way that you can use, you have to use it when you are receiving some product or you are receiving something but you are not doing anything, right? For example, if someone else is, you have your car, right? And if someone else are cleaning your car, it's a product that you receive. You are not doing anything. You can tell by yourself or you can tell using he, she, it, okay? Any other person to express that someone else is receiving something. You are not doing anything. I'm going to give you some examples later. So the structure is this one. First, the person that you are talking about has a crown because he's receiving the product, right? He's not doing anything, he's receiving the product. Then you have to use get or have. It doesn't matter what do you use, get or have. The thing is that if you use get, it's informal. But if you want to speak more formal, you have to use have. Then the object or the action, right, that someone else is doing. And the verb in third person, it could be regular or irregular, the participle verb, right? If it's irregular, you have to add ed at the end of the verb, or if it's irregular, you have to look at the list of the regular verb, the verb and the irregular forms, and you're going to use this third part. If you don't have it, if you don't know, because it's a lot of verbs, you can download a list, the form of verb that is past and past participle, and you can check it right there, okay? So, if you are talking in past with get and have, you have to use got or have. If it's in future, you have to use will get or will have, okay? Let's look some examples. Causative structure, the person that you're talking about, get, have, plus object, plus verb in third person. Example number one. This one is in future, right? Brian, we are talking about one person that is receiving something. Brian is the person that received. Will, because it's in future. Get, will get, or have, or will have. His bike fixed tomorrow. So Brian is going to receive tomorrow his bike fixed. He did not fix it. Someone else did the actions, right? He only received, he will only going to receive the bike fixed. Another example. My boss has because it's he, right? He has, you have, has, or gets his letters typed. So says that the boss has or received, right? His letter typed. Someone else typed the letter. Maybe a person that works right there, or maybe it could be the secretary types the letter or someone else. But the boss never do nothing. He only received the letters typed, okay? Let's do an exercise right here. We have the optician. The optician is the person that checked your view, right? The optician checked my sight last month, right? You, this one is in first person. You are receiving the product, okay? You are receiving the product. So in this case, if you have this one, the optician checked my sight last month. This one is the answer. I, the person that you are talking about, wait. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I, the person that you're talking about, right? Have, we write have because it's in past. The past tense of have is had. My side is the action last month, right? This one is the action and this one the verb in regular form. Someone is repairing my TV right now. Someone. I am not repairing the TV. Someone else is repairing the TV right now. I am going to receive the product, that is the TV working, right? But I am not doing anything. Someone else is doing this action. So let me see. What is the first thing that you're going to write? Any of you? Any of you? No? Let me see. Okay, if you do not participate, I'm going to choose one of you and I'm going to ask. So let me see. Estuardo, Ruana, what is the first thing that you have to write? The person that you are talking about. In this case, who is the person that you are talking about? Here says my. So you have to write I.
Yes.
I. Then you have to write had or have. But because it's the action right now, we are going to write having, okay, had or had or yes, have. We're going to, or get, right? And then the action and then the rest of the sentence. Let's check. I am getting my TV repaired right now. Another example. Someone should shorten your dress from the wedding, right? Someone else. And when you're changing it, you should get your dress shorter from the wedding. Another example. The housekeeper had cleaned my hotel room thoroughly. And when you're changing, I have had my room cleaned thoroughly. Exercise number 5. The builders can build my house until next year. We are talking about the builders, right? And I am going to receive my house next year, okay? So I am receiving the product. So I can have my house built until next year. Now take note. If you want to make a screenshot or if you want to copy, okay, this one is the structure or some examples that you can have it right there, how to change it, okay? So this one is the review. So you can you can take a screenshot or you can copy the structure, and this one is going to be better for you. The causative structure, the person, first you have to write the person that you're talking about, then you choose if you use get or have, then the object, and then the verb in the third way, okay? And here you have some examples. I'm going to give you 1 minute, okay, to take a screenshot, or if you want to copy it. If you have it, it's better for you, okay? Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Now I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to show you a video to review the causative forms. Can you look the video?
Hello everyone, this is my new video and I'm going to tell you about causative.
Can you watch the video? Or no?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
English. And if you want to download this video as a PDF file presentation absolutely free, visit my website nmodel.net. Repeat after me. I wash my car once a week. I have my car washed once a week. The first sentence, I wash my car once a week, actually means that someone performs some action himself or herself without anybody's help. The meaning of the second sentence is different. I have my car washed once a week means that car washing is performed for the subject of the sentence by somebody else. Wash is the past participle, and if you don't remember what the past participle is, you can read the verb and find out more. And the whole structure of have something done or have something plus past participle is called a causative form. And it is called causative because the subject of the sentence causes somebody or arranges for somebody to do something, to perform some action for him or her. In this particular example, I order car washing as a service from somebody else. So have plus object plus past participle is one type of causative pattern, and let's take a look at more examples now. I need to have my flat cleaned. They had the goods delivered on time. My friend is going to have his flat decorated. And now let's take a look at the position of the structure in the sentence. In the first and in the third example, it is used as an object. In this case, it occupies the third syntactic position in the sentence, and the verb to have is the infinitive. But in the second example, they had the goods delivered on time, have is the predicate, and it's used in the past simple form. When have is the predicate, you can use this structure in different tenses. For example, they will have the goods delivered on time, they usually have the goods delivered on time, and so on. With this pattern, instead of have, you can also use the verb get in the same meaning. For example, I need to get my flat cleaned. They got the goods delivered on time. My friend is going to get his flat decorated. Sometimes we use this pattern to talk about some misfortunes. For example, I had or I got my car stolen. I had or I got my application turned down. Repeat after me. I had my children clean up their room. I got my children to clean up their room. Here we can see another causative pattern. It consists of the verb have or get plus object plus the infinitive. When we use have, the infinitive goes without to. For example, I had my children clean up their room. Remember that this type of infinitive is called the bare infinitive. But when we use the verb get, the infinitive goes with the particle to. For example, I got my children to clean up their room. Repeat after me. I made my children clean up their room. I let them play outside after school. There are also causative patterns with the verbs make and let. And make somebody do something means the same as have somebody do something or get somebody to do something. And in this case, infinitive also goes without the particle to. For example, I made my children clean up their room. Let somebody do something means allow somebody to do something. For example, I let them play outside after school. This is all I wanted to tell you in this video about positive forms. And if you want this video as PDF files, please go to my website and model.com.
Okay, so we make a review. So right now, let's work in our book, okay? So can you please go to your book, that is the grammar top-notch 3, page number 28. Right there you have the grammar structure, okay? So please allow me one moment. It's just that I'm going to open my book, my online book that I have it, so I can, if you don't have your book, you can look it right there, okay? So before I read it, we start, please, let me check right now. Easy, right? Or not? More or less? Okay. I'm sorry, boys. I don't know what happened, but the book didn't open. So let's check it right there. One more minute, okay? Okay. So let me see. Just I having some problems with the computer here. That's 97% dropping the root. 88.
Is the bios teacher.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let me see. Number 2 says, I might be able to, my brother use ticket to the game. Let me see. Wait, I'm sorry for today, boys, but everything is fine. Just, I don't know what happened. Maybe at the next class we can have everything correct. I don't know what happened with my computer. I'm so sorry, okay? 'Cause I want to do understand everything. Hmm. Okay, here we go. Yes, we only have 3 minutes, so I'm going to explain you how to do it, okay, using the book. Here is my screen, okay, and here is the book that we are going to start, okay. It's just that I want that you understand the way that we are going to work on this, okay. So here we go, the top notch 3. Okay, and let's go to the grammar part. Next page. Okay, here we go. Here is the grammar, the thing that I want to explain, okay? So if you don't have it, you can look it right here. It's just that right here I can tell you. So it says grammar, causative. Use the causative to express the idea that one's person persuade, okay, of cause another person to do something. Use get plus an object and an infinitive. So you have the examples right here. I will because it's in future. Get, because here says that you have to use get. The waiter to correct the check. Okay. He write it to. They got because it's in present, to play from dinner. To pay. Did she get her friends to give money to the school? Now let's do this part. Says grammar practice. Complete each statement, okay, with the causative get. You don't have to use have. You have to use only get. I'm going to do the number 1, okay, and by yourself you have to do the other one. For example, number 1. Let me see. I'm going to change the color to blue. Okay. Says give, it's in parentheses, why don't you, your assistant, and the rest of the sentence. It says that I have to complete with get, so the first thing that I have to write right here is why don't you. Remember that you have to choose have or get. In this case says that get, so you write, sorry for my letter, I know that you have a better letter, get. Okay, why don't you get your assistant, says right here, if you see in this example, you're using to, and then the action, give, sorry for the letter, okay, to give them a ride to the meeting. Number 2, I might be able to, you have to complete get, my brother to buy us ticket to the game. and then with the rest of the sentence. Let's stop right there.